Hi, we're so glad you're joining us. I'm Suzanne Lynn. I'm with Jennifer Martinez, and we're just really looking forward to finding out more about network marketing. And Jennifer, you're just really into this marketing program, and I can't wait to hear more about it. If you'll talk into that, speak into that, how you found it, and where you're at.
I'd love to. Thank you, Suzanne. I have been dabbling in the network marketing industry for probably 20 years. I mean, the first industry I came across was herbal supplement, weight loss supplement 30 years ago, but I took a few years and just didn't do anything with it. And the last 20, I've been searching and really haven't given it too much attention, more as a hobby than a income generator.
There's a lot out there, like I think of Amway and Herbalife.
Yes. And something I didn't want to do was I did not want to have inventory. I don't have the space, nor did I want to invest a lot of money into it. I just did not want to be obligated to spend, $100 a month on products I may like but may not use all the time. And there's a lot of great products out there. So I decided to start looking at digital products. And I searched and I searched, and I didn't find anything that really was like, wow, this is it. A lot of companies came in, and they left just almost as fast, until a few months ago, I rediscovered, because I had been introduced to this company in the past, and I started seriously taking a look at it. And the company's name is Global Domain International, GDI. And what they do is they are a domain service, kind of like .com, but it's WS, which stands for website. And so they market domain names as well as hosting, web builders, WordPress, all of that, for a small fee each month. Now, to not only incorporate that into my business and use it as part of my business, the company pays a referral fee. And I thought, well, let me dig into this a little bit more. And what I found out was the company has been around since 1999. So they are definitely stable. They're legitimate. They have an A+ business rating. They're out of Carlsbad, California. So they're very stable. And that I wanted to find, because that is a big key in network marketing, especially if it's a digital product. They come and they go. But GDI has really stuck around and has really proved to be a valuable asset to the communities.
Tell me about the product. What do they do?
What you do, kind of like if you went to, you buy a domain name, and it sets that website on hosting. So it's much like the .com, or you go to GoDaddy and buy a domain name and then you host it with somebody else. Well, this is a package deal.
So they're hosting it, they're creating your web page, they're doing
now they do have a website builder to help you grab, or you could choose to, when you sign up and become an independent business owner, an IBO is what we call ourselves, where we don't work for the company, work with the company. It's kind of like an Amazon reseller. They don't work for Amazon, they just use their platform.
Sure.
That's what we are doing. We're using their platform to either build a website or I should say, build a website and also build an additional income on the side. And what I loved about this and why I decided to go with this was that for several reasons. One, it was inexpensive, $10 a month. I can afford that.
Wow.
I didn't want to spend $100. Yeah, $10 a month. And I've had fun building stuff with it.
Sure.
So, and learning all that, and that's, you know, that's something at my age, I was like, I never thought I could do this, but I am. In addition to what I found that really, really impressed me with the company was they offered an affiliate contract, an agreement of rules and regulations. Now, if a company doesn't have that, I wouldn't go with them
Wow,
because I
that's
wouldn't
a
find
decision
that.
maker.
Yeah, it just, you know, you need those kind of regulations.
What did that
Be-
tell you by them having that? What legitimacy did that bring?
that brought a ton of legitimacy because the way it's worded and written out, you know, they had to have had some kind of legal expertise on it. It also, in one of the paragraphs on there, and this really got to me, was that what I build now, yes, I'll gain an income. But if this was a 9 to 5 job, when I retired or passed away, that would be the end. Everything I had earned from that point to that point would be all that I left for my children.
That's probably
Well,
typical. Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
But with this, I can actually will this business to my children in my will, and they can continue doing the requirements, the $10 a month, or they have another level, but 10 is where I'm at and where I'm comfortable. And they can continue to build on that and receive the income from what I've already started to build. And that is important. You know, normally that would take thousands of dollars for somebody to create something like that.
So help me understand the product just one more step. Take me through as if I'm someone that you're giving an elevator pitch to. How can you help me?
Well, I can get you set up in your own business. That also, let me just mention, can be a tax write-off. But you would pick your own domain name. Let's say, for instance, martinezfamily.ws. And on that page and in your back office, there are training videos. Plus, you can always go to YouTube and look. And you can build a blog with pictures of just your family and your grandkids that you can lock down privately so that only family members can go in and view. Which, in a world with so much pornography and you just, you know, I don't like putting my grandkids on even my Facebook because you just don't know what type of people are looking at that.
Right.
And so for my, you know, peace of mind, so to speak, you can do things like that. Or many people will take their Martinez, you know, family.ws and direct it to their GDI sales page where people can sign up. And so that's the first part. So then it's hosted there. Much like any blog that you go to, a recipe blog, anything like that on the website has to have a hosting platform, somebody that allows your website to be on there for the world to see. And that's what GDI offers, all in one. Instead of the .com, it's .ws.
Jen, I can't imagine a better time to get into this. I mean, we are recording this. We're recording this in April of 2020, aka
coronavirus,
COVID-19 time. And I mean, people are looking to reinvent themselves, to be educated in ways that they can work from home. And I'm not sure people are going to want to get up and do the same job. This is a great opportunity to be able to learn a new trade. And oh my gosh, you can do this from home for $10 a month.
Yes. And that's the thing, you know, people go, oh, well, how much can you earn $1 off each referral you do, and it can go down 5 levels. So let's say you recommend 5 people and they do the same. By the time it's done, you have a $3,900 check coming in each month.
Wow.
From a $10 investment. Now, does that happen overnight? No. It takes time. unless you're a professional marketer or you have tons of friends who want to go, okay. And that's something that I just don't like to do. I don't like to run around to family and friends, hey, join me. It's just not something I'm comfortable with.
Right.
But I see a legitimate opportunity for people to build something along with whatever they're doing or not doing at the time that will generate in years to come. Now, I do know people have made quite a bit of money in this company and are continuing to do. As they move on to other things, they still have their GDI company. So, because they've learned how to market, how to network. And that's the key, is learning. And one of the great things about GDI is that when you first start up, they have a learning bonus that walks you through their different products in your back office. And what I mean by that is not only do you get a domain name, but you get email accounts with it. So let's say the martinezfamily.ws. I could put Jennifer at martinezfamily.ws and get an email through there.
Oh, wow.
And so
it's all packaged up for you.
Yes, yes. And so what I really like about this is that not only do you get that product, but you also can earn a learning bonus by just learning how the different items they give you in the back. And if you do it in, I believe it's 60 days, they will give you a $25 bonus for learning their product.
So they're paying you to train.
Yeah. In addition, if you get your skills up, so to speak, you can also earn weekly bonuses. And so if you refer 5 within a week from Monday, 12 a.m. till Sunday, 12 p.m., you get a $100 bonus, and there's unlimited on that. So a lot of people who are really have learned the skills have really generated a nice weekly income in addition to the monthly income.
And it can be big.
It can be big. Yeah. It can be big. And so that's what excites me about this, is that I don't have to spend a lot of money out of my pocket, and I can learn at my own pace, and it's not breaking the bank. Mm-hmm. And I think that is something that a lot of people out there really need to consider. Can I do this? And this is a great way to start to find out if this is something that you want to do. And basically, the only thing that you really need to do to be successful is be consistent. Have consistency in your life. Develop, a routine every morning. Some days you may want to spend 4 or 5 hours. Other days you may only want to spend a half an hour. But what's nice is you're using what they call leverage. You're working as a team, a business team. And that's what I like, is not you running out there trying to sell one item to 1,000 people. It's a team effort. Everybody helping everybody.
There is so much more that we could talk about, and I'm sure that people are going to want to ask you questions. What's your contact information? How can people get a hold of you?
People can get a hold of me at Jennifer@yourincomesolution.ws is my email, so they can contact me there.
And this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is something that you're into, and that you have done you've done years of research, and you feel very confident with this. And that's probably the best testimony there can be.
Yes. And, there are proofs out there on the internet. Like I said, I just recently got back into this, but I had researched other companies and researched this. And I thought, my land, one of the biggest regrets of everybody I've spoken to in this GDI is, I wish I would have started 10 years ago. I wish I would have got started even a year ago and built and been consistent and really put the time and effort into it. And it doesn't take a lot of time and effort. It just takes mainly consistency.
That's good advice. That's
So,
good advice for a lot of things in life, isn't
yeah,
it? Just
yeah.
consistency. Jen, your email one more time.
It's Jennifer at yourincomesolution.ws.
Thank you for joining us today. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you,
Thank you.
Suzanne.